you want to get jacked, you don't need 30 different exercises. You only need 6. And most people overcomplicate this, which is exactly why it takes them forever to see results. In this video, I'm going to show you the 6 exercises that I've used myself and for my clients to build a strong, lean physique in half the time. And a bonus tip, stick to the end and I'll show you how to select the right exercises for you and the exact sets and reps so you can build a full routine for yourself. Okay, first for context, I want you to think movement patterns versus exercises. And there are 6 major movement patterns that will cover 90% of what you need to build a jacked physique. The first movement is the most important for looking jacked, and it's the horizontal push. This is anything where you're pushing weight away from your body, such as the bench press or the push-up. This is what builds your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps all at once. And let's be honest, this is the one that most guys care about. If you want a big chest, this is where it comes from. And a few other variations is the dumbbell press, the incline dumbbell press, incline barbell press, and any kind of chest machine. Now this next one is where everything starts to balance out. The horizontal pull. This is when you're pulling the weight towards your body. A few examples is the barbell row, seal row, cable rows, inverted rows, and this builds your entire back and it also hits your biceps too. And here's the truth. If your back is small, your whole physique is gonna look smaller, even if your chest is big. This is what gives you that thick upper body look. Now this next one, if your shoulders aren't growing, that means you're missing this, the vertical push. This is when you're pushing weight over your head, like the military press or the shoulder press. This builds your shoulders and your triceps. And you can also use machines as well for this, or if you're strong enough, you can do handstand push-ups. This next one, every man should be working towards this, the vertical pull. This is when you're pulling from above you towards your head, like a pull-up or a lat pull-down. This builds your lats, your upper back, your biceps, and honestly, being able to do a pull-up should be a standard for all men. If you can't do one yet, that should be your goal. This next one is the one that most people ignore, the hip hinge. This is where your hips move back and your upper body leans forward. Examples are the deadlift, the RDL, and the hip thrust. And these movements are gonna build your glutes and your hamstrings. And this last one is gonna give you that jacked lower body look, the squat. This is where your hips go down and you bend at the knee. Examples would be the barbell squat, the hack squat, the leg press, or a lunge. This builds your quads and overall leg size. And this is very important for us guys too, because if your legs are small, your body will not look complete. Plus, you don't want to be one of those memes, if you know what I'm talking about. Now that you know the 6 major movement patterns, our next step is to select the right exercises that are suitable for you. And here's a few key points to keep in mind. Number 1, make sure the movement feels smooth for you. So an example is if you barbell squat, and it hurts your knees, it hurts your lower back, then that exercise is not the right exercise for that movement. Instead, you can find other exercises like the leg press or even the hack squat where you can do it comfortably. The second tip is to pick exercises that do not have a high risk to reward ratio. So this means that there are particular exercises that are very risky in getting hurt, and they don't give you that much gain. For example, deadlifts. Most people do not deadlift properly. And deadlift is one of those movements that if you mess up, you can really get hurt. So you want to pick exercises that are safe to do for you to push hard on. And the third tip is pick exercises that you enjoy. Because the thing is, if you don't enjoy the exercise, you're just not gonna stick with it. And whatever exercise you decide to do, we're gonna stick with this for a very long time till you get really strong at them. Now that we found our exercises, here's the exact routine that will help you build strength and hypertrophy all in one. We are gonna do 2 hard sets, to failure or close to failure. The first set is gonna be in the 6 to 8 rep range. And this is where we're gonna focus on building strength. And also this is gonna be your PR set. So this means that whenever you go to work out, your goal is to beat what you did last time on this particular set. The second set is gonna be our hypertrophy set. So this is where we're gonna do more of the high volume of 15 to 20 reps. And this method is what I call the Safe Mentzer Method. This method was inspired by Mike Mentzer, who believed in doing 1 hard set to failure, and it's all that you needed. I tried the 1 set approach, and for me, I just feel like it wasn't enough. So I added the second set of 15 to 20 to adding the extra volume. And here's the exercises that I do for myself with a very quick explanation why. For horizontal push, I do the incline dumbbell press. And I do this specifically because it feels good on my shoulders and I'm working on my upper pecs currently. Most men, they only do flat bench press and they realize later that they need more of the upper chest. For vertical pull, I do the pulls because I feel like every man should be doing them. For squats, I pick the hack squat. It's safe on my knees, my lower back feels good doing them, and I can actually push close to failure or all the way to failure without the risk of getting hurt. For my hip hinge, instead of doing deadlifts, I do the RDLs. I go slow, I go control, and I really try to feel the hamstrings every time I work them. And for vertical push, I do the behind the neck press. This one, be careful. You have to have the mobility to do this one. So this is the one I don't really tell a lot of people to do, but I do it for myself personally. And the last one is the horizontal pull, which I do the seal row. The seal row is great because every single time I do it, I don't have to worry about my lower back. And I pick the seal row because lower back fatigue is a real thing, and I want to make sure that I don't have that fatigue going on when I'm doing my legs. So that's why I picked the seal row, because it takes the lower back out of the equation. And also, it's very hard to cheat doing the seal row versus doing a barbell row where you've probably seen people lift their entire chest up trying to do their last rep. So there you have it. If you're confused about what to do in the gym, you don't have to overcomplicate it. Pick one exercise from each movement, make sure you train hard, make sure you track your progress, and get stronger over time. You do that consistently and you will look better than 90% of the guys in the gym, and you'll do it in half the time. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe, and you can watch my next video here where I actually explain more in depth how I work out and why I only work out 3 days a week. And lastly, if you're interested in online coaching, the link is down below. You can click just to apply, and I'll see you guys next time.